Hello, we are back with Alan Wake. If it'll show up on there, what's it doing? There we go. Um, and I know I'm streaming a lot later than I normally do at this time, but I want to um, still get in an episode, at least one episode today. Thank you, Omno Wumni, for the follow. I really appreciate it. Sorry I didn't shout you out sooner while the ads were going, but thanks for following. And let's get into some more Alan Wake.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
That doesn't explain how we stayed at the cabin a week ago. We went in it and everything. Randolph, you walk too slow. Come on.
Yeah,
I know
how
you've got a
about
leg
that?
injury, but why
It was
did we
there
have
in the
to...
morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Yeah. That's not weird. Why did we have to give Randolph a bad leg so that it takes forever to follow him? Why did we have to do that? Everyone here already walks slow enough anyway.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Is there a button to push to run, or is this as fast as I
Well,
can
mister,
go? I can't
this
remember.
here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Options. I just want to check what the controls are. Doesn't tell me. Okay. That's a weird way to knock.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes.
Has she poisoned
my
it?
manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Maybe she is your biggest fan. She wants to strap you to a bed and hobble you.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you.
Z.
Wife, you must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jacker. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation
Maybe
of
Barbara's your biggest
about
fan.
this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
That's not weird.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Cooking with corn. 72 tasty recipes.
My gun
Manuscript
and
page.
flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer, but those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble, and they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
I saw something gleaming. I hear a radio. Let's look for the radio. Radio. Up here. Nice. Come on. Come on. There we go.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Yeah, I had argument with Danny, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure you will walk away?
I thought I saw something gleaming over this way. Don't see it now. Okay. There we go. There's the button for running. I knew there was a button for running. How do I get... Oh, this way. No? How do I get out of here? Is this the way I came? Yeah, is this the way I came from? Okay, so there should be... Ooh, another thermos, though. Thermos, thermos, thermos. There's Randolph. Oh, I hear a crying baby. Poor thing. All right,
oh,
Rand.
You're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slade!
Dude. innocent right there.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy on him.
Get after him. Don't let him get away. Move it, move it, move it. I'll have your job if you let him get away.
Escape the police. Escape the police.
There he is. Freeze. Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Keep going. Oh, faster, Alan. Going up here? Is this the right way to go? This doesn't feel like the right way to go. I don't see another way. Is there a manuscript page over there?
He's gone. Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
Checkpoint reached. Nice. Okay, let's see.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Sorry, give me just a moment. Sorry, I thought it might be my kid's daycare. That's the only reason I picked it. I don't have a flashlight or a gun, and here we are going into... Whoa, there's... That's not good. No, Daddy's not here. Wasn't Daddy on the phone? Stop, Libby.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. You can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff? Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
The suspect is last sighted running along the board. Search the area.
I really need a flashlight, at least. Come on.
Over here!
Shoot it, shoot it. What's going on with the police officer? happened to Andy? Oh dear. Not
This
a police
horror
car.
was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
And they've got a helicopter after me too. Whoa, it's found me, oh no.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Oh no! Are they gonna attack the helicopter? Is the helicopter okay? I don't think so. Oops, that's not the button I meant to use. That's not good. Something over there. What's over there? I think it's a coffee thermos. Yep. Well, hopefully there's a gun and a flashlight in here. There's a radio.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about her, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Ooh, another one.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Yep, radio station. Alright, so that didn't do me a whole lot of good, I guess. Oh, there's no way that way. Oh, here's a gate. Let's find that coffee
I imagine
thermos.
that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Thermos. Got you. Destroy the gate. Okay, well, here's something here.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Okay. Go around. Come on.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
All right. Kick. Yeah, that's the... Well, at least it opened the gate before it died again. Reach the radio station. That's what we're trying to do here. Another gate. What was that? That was weird. Pick up the flashlight though. Now we've got a flashlight. Right. Still need a gun, though. But at least we got the flashlight.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over.
Is that all of them?
Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
Press RB to throw a flashbang, okay?
I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Hey! Throw the... Thank you. Which way am I going? I got lost there. There we go.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Sure.
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
ZZZZ.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Okay, I got everybody good. Used 2 flashbangs for that. Lame. I missed my gun. Oh, I missed my gun. Oh, ay. like when it blinds me. Another police. Okay, more flashbangs. Bell had guns momentarily ago. Where are they now? I need to find a light. Radio station, yay! Oh, one more. That didn't work. There we go.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
It's Lorna Miles. Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of...
I had no idea how to get to the coal mine. Maine would know. And I had a feeling I wouldn't get a chance to ask anyone else anytime soon.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Well, we didn't get to ask where the mine was.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
Dude,
I had fallen off
you
so
have
many
some
cliffs it
serious
was ridiculous.
problems.
That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Yeah, he's got some serious problems. Flares, okay. 3 flashbangs and some flares. I want a gun. Call me violent if you want, but that's what I would like, please. Come on, into the light. Okay, I have a gun now. Yay. Which way do I go? Looks like this way. Still some flashbangs.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Darkness controls the Taken. Got a shotgun here. Shotgun ammo. Turn off! Oh crap! Come back here, you. Damn, that's right. Lithium batteries, revolver ammo. I got it. The Taken controls the darkness. I know that. In light, you can hurt them. Yeah, I know that too. Where do I go from here? This way? Nope, not that way. Oh, there's a page over there, so let's head towards the page. Now I'm on to the flares. I don't have any more flashbangs. Wow, I missed a lot of pages.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks.
Bulldozer. That sounds great.
It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Oh, well, I just can't wait for that. Can I not go through the gate? Okay, I guess I can't go that way. So where do I go? Page.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Well, he's a dick. It's a train. Alright.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Oh, that doesn't sound good either. I'm still more worried about the bulldozer.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore.
It's this way.
I hoped I could find a car from there.
Let me check up here first. There's some paint. Some arrows in here, so yeah, let's check this out real quick. Some more ammo. Oh, I can't carry any more. Oh, a box. Box! Batteries. Always look batteries and flares. That's good. Alright, let's head back the other way. Ah! Crap.
How is everyone?
Yeah, how is everyone? How's everyone doing?
Mommy?
Sounds like someone's breathing.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh no.
A warehouse of
Bless
some
you.
sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Alright, let's try that again, I guess.
that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Damn it.
A warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there. That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Come on. Let's get you. Okay. That looks better. Okay. There's a light up there. Oh, there's still stuff flying at me. Damn it. There's a page.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
It looks like I'm not going to be safe indoors next. Anything over here? No, just the way I came. Okay, so there's a ladder here.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun.
Flashlight.
This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
I got a heavy-duty flashlight now. Nice. Try that in a minute. Is there anything else around here? Flare. That's good. Oop, thermos. Need that. Alright, now let's get in here.
Did you call 911?
Damn it. All right.
In a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
All right. I'm going to run my ads real quick, and then I will be back, okay? All right. Try that again. Sorry about that. Let's try fighting these guys again.
Did you call 911?
Get in here. Can I close it behind me? No. You being all quiet. Okay, that wasn't cool. Well, in light, you can hurt them. Yeah, I know that. Sounds like something's breathing near me. Alright, some more flares. Ammo and batteries. TV.
We take the facts of our existence for granted.
In Night
unaware that
Springs.
they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right.
In Night Springs.
Tonight's episode, A Family Occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition. But you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you have?
That doesn't look good.
Look well pleased, Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
Alright, so that was strange. Alright, so we came up here. Oh, here's a door. Here's another door. Oh, manuscript page.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Well, so much for going back upstairs. Come on out. I know you're there. Oh, there's the bulldozer. Wonderful. This thing and the guys. This is not cool. Well, there we go. That didn't work. I don't know how to do this. If it was just the bulldozer, I could do it, but no, it's got to be the bulldozer and guys. Thanks. Thanks for that. I knew the bulldozer was coming, but still. Took a couple times, but we got it. More flares, ammo. Driving in this game is hard. Coffee thermos. Alright. Oh, hopefully I don't have to drive a cutscene.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Any thermoses around? Doesn't look like it. Go to the coal mine. Well, why couldn't we take the car further? Did we run out of gas or something? Why are we on foot? There's still a road here. There we go. Alright, let's... Okay.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
anything around here? A checkpoint, another car I could drive. At least it shows him getting into the right side of the car. Okay, bridge is out.
Those are not linked, etc. We need to get so we have
Something up here, it looks like. A chair. That's random. A thermos. On a chair. On a cliff. That's not weird. But I found 25 thermoses so far.
You play Power World. Like, first you're gonna allow me to play Power World.
Another car. Let's see here. Checkpoint reached. Oh, I could drive this one. Anything in here? Oh, radio. Who's on the radio at this time?
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass, not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Alright, let's get in this car and do some more driving. Carefully. Oh, I can't do any more driving. Where am I supposed to go? What was the point of having a car if I can't go anywhere?
Let me finish this first.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah. So, 282 plus...
Do I just want to not do that next time?
282 plus 37 would equal
where I was. Sorry. Ah, come on. Crap, I went in the wrong direction. So let's try that again. I'm gonna turn the car around though, in case I have to make a speedy getaway.
Just add everything down to one column. So once I add everything down, I then
I don't do this little.
Alright, let's try this again.
have to talk to it.
Yes, and then give it to it.
It is the way.
It's more like just a waste of that's me.
I know.
I think I got mixed up on adding somehow.
Yeah, and so that's why I do it the way I do it, is because in math it's almost always about accuracy and not a different way. Well, nothing.
Alright, let's turn this car around and go the other way. Go this way. Okay. Careful. Don't want to damage the car. Just in case I have to use it again. It's not a very good car. Let's see what's over here.
After one trip, after
Checkpoint reached. Is this where I was last night?
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Okay. Sorry, Pat. Anything else around here? Nope. Just go back down and continue on. There's a lot of cars in this area, so that makes me think that I might come back this way when it's night, or it's just because people are really bad at driving and they break their cars and they need a new car. Which I'm not great at driving. So not horrendous. It'll be different at night when there's things chasing me, though. Anything over here?
A ginormous number.
Okay, what was that? That was weird.
Octillion? Like, I watched back then when I was younger, I used to watch.
Come on, keep going up the stairs.
About there's numbers.
Why are you being so weird? Well, that wasn't fun. I just wanted the manuscript page. Alright. Missing some pages here.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Well, that's creepy and disturbing.
I also want to see what you did. Because to me, I think the way it gets very difficult once you get that many numbers.
Alright, back to the car. Darn it. Tried to stop that. Don't. No, no, no. Wow, really? I have to go get the manuscript page again. Don't drive off the cliff this time.
ZZZZ.
Nothing over there. Okay. Alright, let's try the car again. Bright Falls Coal Mine. Visitor parking.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Yeah, tell me if I'm right or not.
Alright, soup thermos. Checkpoint reached. Oop, another manuscript page.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Yeah, he's trying to shoot you. It's definitely not good. Oop, read this. Read. It's 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Waited there too long. It's supposed to meet at noon and now it's night. It's not helpful.
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Why can't I get out? Where do I go? What do I do?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
This is the only way out. I'm confused.
I'm hungry.
Ooh, flares, a thermos, batteries, it looks like. Well, that doesn't look safe. There's a page on the floor there. And everything's gone wibbly again.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
I lost a lot of pages. God, I'm all full of revolver ammo. Defeat 100 taken with a revolver. Nice. Grab some more ammo here. Anything more? Oh! Sounds better. Oh, no, more stuff is coming at me. Inanimate objects shouldn't move on their own. Put a stop to this. Yes, I've done that. It's true. Inanimate objects shouldn't go on their own. That's a little, you know, creepy. I want to go down there. Maybe I can get you from here. Go in there. He's gonna try and kill me. Wish I could have get him from inside. Go.
What the hell?
Oh goodness, what is that? It's a twisted darkness.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
I see you back there. Oh crap, there's a lot of them. Lame. No! Crap. be done with this episode soon. Damn it. Need more ammo. Excuse me. Flare gun. Turn off. Yeah, now that light's gonna turn off though, and I'm gonna have to fight more on the way back, aren't I? I'm gonna have to fight something on the way back, I'm sure. Items, okay. Right, got one there. attacking me with throwing things? Darn it. I've got about 10 more minutes and then I gotta stop, so. Some flashbangs out. No, I didn't waste it. Okay. It's like, I think there's just the one left then. Alright, did I get everybody? Hopefully. Almost there. I could have driven across. Anything else in here? Looks like there's some flares. Nope. Batteries and ammo. That's good. How do I get out? I guess that's how we'll get out in a minute here. Flare, batteries, ammo. Oh man. Ah! how I came in, isn't it? Trust no one in the dark. Okay, thanks for letting me know. How do I get out of here? Oh, ladder. Thermos. Follow. Ooh, manuscript page.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
You have to install it. It should change to install. You gotta let it install. You press the button where Oh, already installed. Are you on the title screen? Or is it doing stuff?
Ooh, there's a car I can drive. Ooh, in a box.
There was
Some
no way the
flashbangs.
flashbang grenades were standard power.
How is
company
everyone?
Oh, I can't drive the car. Darn. Darn it. Back here. was a waste of a bang there. Said reload. Another page here.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Checkpoint, yay. There's a thermos over there. I'll follow the arrow in a minute. Let me go get the thermos. Oop. Thermos? Yep. Oop. Darn it. Let me follow the arrow here. Arrow says this way. Arrow says this way. Arrow says this way. Ooh, yay, a chest. Let's see. Flashbang, flashbangs, nice, some flashbangs. Oh. Alright, now let's go down those stairs. Hope there's some more ammo up here. Good. Some more ammo. Shotgun ammo. Nice. Batteries. Come on. Oh, I can't carry any more batteries? Lame.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Pump action shotgun. It holds more ammo. We'll do that. Entirely sure this was the right way to go. Darn it.
That's when he's dick back.
All right. Well, I got to get off now. I know we didn't make it to the end of the episode, but I got to get off and everything, and my ads rolled without me realizing it. So, sorry for having to get off a little bit early, but I got some other stuff I got to do. So, I don't know if I'll be back on Friday, because I might have to do something with my son, but I should be back on Saturday morning with more Chrono Cross. So I will see you then. Thank you all for stopping in. Thanks for follows and thanks for chatting. Love to chat with my people. I will talk to you all later. All right. Love you. Bye.